Okay.
Dragon Quest Builders 2 is coming up in just a few days now, and it's one of my most anticipated games of the summer. If you're not familiar, I made a couple videos talking about why I think it's going to be such a good time, especially considering Animal Crossing got delayed out of this year. This is going to fill that void very nicely. I'm super excited to play tons of this game over the next few months, but that's not what this video is about. Today, we're talking about what you can expect if you pre-order the game, have saved data from the original Dragon Quest Builders on your system, or what to expect post-launch from the DLC packs, which will be releasing throughout the rest of the year. So first off, the thing that will most likely impact the least amount of people overall is the fact that if you have save data for the original Dragon Quest Builders on your console, when you boot up Dragon Quest Builders 2, you're going to be able to get a handful of special items exclusive to players of the original game. Notably, you'll be able to outfit your builder in Builders 2 with the original builder outfit from the first game, which has its own iconic look now. Because Dragon Quest Builders was a sleeper hit, and knowing how well that game did since it launched, and presumably how well Builders 2 is going to do, it seems like Builders is going to be a Dragon Quest franchise mainstay for the foreseeable future, which is very cool. So if this carryover continues in the future of the series, that would be great. But like I said, this is probably going to impact the least number of people. Something else that may also impact only a handful is some pre-order bonus DLC. So if you pre-purchase the game, the digital version, not only will you be able to preload it, you'll be able to unlock a stackable slime recipe in both the PS4 and Switch versions of the game, which will do exactly what I just said they will. It lets you stack slimes, they're multicolored. It's a nice little decoration to add to the flair of Dragon Quest, because the slimes are some of the most iconic creature designs, not only in gaming but in this franchise. So both of those are free with an asterisk because there is a little bit of a prerequisite to both of them, but something that every player will be able to access on July 26th is a free DLC pack called the Knick-Knack Pack. This free DLC is going to include 3 recipes to create a pretty paddle, a celebratory soup, and an ornate ornament, so players can celebrate every new year with some HOTTO flair. Not familiar with what any of that means, but you will be able to download some free DLC on July 26th before we get into the paid DLC. So, also on July 26th, for $5.99 US, you'll be able to download the HOTTO Stuff Pack. This pack includes more than 40 recipes to design and decorate structures that look similar to the HOTTO Step, a popular resting area in a distant land where visitors take a sweat break from their weary travels. Players will also get access to an additional island to gather materials that they need to build these recipes. So, HOTTO Stuff Pack, July 26th, $6, included in the $20.99 Season Pass. It's the cheapest option out of the 3 DLC packs. It's strange that they're limiting locations to the DLC, which is something I want to talk about after we run through the rest of these, but like it said, 40 recipes, 4 new items with materials you can get only in this new location. Later on August 2nd, for $10 or included in the Season Pass, you'll be able to get access to the AQUARIUM pack on the Isle of Awakening to discover a fishing island with a net full of quests and characters to meet, learn how to catch 40 different fish that can be added to a DIY aquarium, unlock the fishing rod, as well as customization options including swimwear, straw hats, and a ponytail hairstyle, which again give you more customization options, more ability to access other recipes, and give you more flexibility with your creations to fully realize what you come up with in your head. But 1 week later, on August 9th, you get the Modernist pack for $9.99, or again included in the Season Pass, and in the Modernist pack you'll be able to get more than 70 different recipes to construct modern looking structures, as well as additional hairstyles and clothing. Players can take their architectural skills to the next level by building a fashionable luxury hotel. So, it seems like it's going to be pretty substantial DLC, and I'm hopping in on Dragon Quest Builders 2 having not played the original Dragon Quest Builders. I do know there was a little bit of DLC for that game, if I'm remembering correctly, but this seems way more intense for the amount of content you're going to be getting over the next few weeks. So I want to have a quick conversation here. It's kind of strange that they're putting a lot of this stuff behind a paywall. I get that the AQUARIUM or the HOTTO pack or the Modernist pack aren't necessarily things that would fit within the main story and context of the world on the regular game, but still having a creative game where so much of the life and legs of this game is going to be based on your creation, having some of the options for your creation locked off behind a season pass or a $10, $10, and $6 price wall. I don't know if I'm going to want to buy in on any of these expansions. I am going to be getting the regular version of Dragon Quest Builders 2 because, like I said, I'm excited for it and I could really use a game like this now. And again, this is coming out in the US in a couple days. It's been out for almost a year or so in Japan. And in Japan, from what I did a quick research of, the Modernist pack was the one that people liked the most. The AQUARIUM pack, I heard people kind of thought was pointless, and the HOTTO pack, it's cheaper, so like if you're interested, maybe you just want to pick up the HOTTO pack and the Modernist pack if you want the best value with the expansions. So that is going to do it for what the DLC has in store, at least what has been announced for Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm interested to see if there's going to be any tie-in with Dragon Quest 11S later this year, maybe an event, maybe a new item drop. I don't know, but this is going to be my first big deep dive into the Dragon Quest series, and I'm very excited for it, so hopefully I can carry that excitement throughout the rest of the summer up until Dragon Quest 11S drops. But what do you think of the Season Pass thing? Is it weird? Are you on the same page with me? Do you think it's strange to limit the creative tools you have behind DLC and a Season Pass for a game that is so focused on creation? But if you enjoyed the video, if you're excited for Dragon Quest Builders 2, and if you stuck around this long, I appreciate it, and I hope you stick around here on JoyClicks for even more content like this and other stuff in the future. But I appreciate it as always. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, good vibes and good game.